decor that no one asked for, but I'm going to share with you just because I'm a little nosy and I feel like I spend so much time in this corner that why not share with you my entire home. I love living in San Francisco and it's been a while since I've given you a home tour. So we currently live in a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment. We knew we had to get it. Hi, welcome to my home. Come on in. So when you come into our entryway, we don't have a closet, so Scott installed these cabinets to hide our shoes. So these are both IKEA units. You can easily grab your shoes, slip them back in, and I feel like it's such a nice, seamless, hidden storage that blends in with the wall. All right, you can store your glasses in here, keys, all of our essentials. And then you can hang up your coat, jacket, bag, hats, and things over here. So we've been trying to figure out the best way to store our shoes, and I feel like a hidden compartment was definitely the best idea. Lastly, in the entryway, we have a surprise. This is the guest bathroom. So I think the previous owner turned the closet into a guest bathroom. It's been pretty useful because we've been hosting a lot, and he pretty much remodeled the entire backsplash here. It's been so nice to have the second bathroom as my glam room. That way I'm not, hogging up the main bathroom while I'm getting ready, and I just have all the space to myself and to store all of my beauty goods. Next is one of my favorite rooms, the living room. I love the original charm of my San Francisco home. It even has a working fireplace, which I think is super rare. And we just used it for the very first time over Christmas, and it was so cozy and warm. It felt like we were in a cottage. When decorating the space, I knew I wanted to film in this corner because it had the most natural light in the house. This is my Lunar New Year / Super Bowl Valentine's Day clothing rack. I find a lot of inspiration by creating a capsule collection every few weeks just to feel inspired to get dressed every day because it's been a struggle. A few new jelly cats for Lunar New Year to add some festivity to the home. And then over here, I have artwork. This is from Desenio. They make really affordable pieces like this, and I feel like it's very timeless and classic. It's the year of the horse. So we have this jelly cat here, and then we have a money tree that my mom gifted to us, and Scott has done such a great job. He has a green thumb. We've been trying to add more art to our home, so we've been visiting local antique fairs. We will probably put this in the office room, and then some of these lithographs. We haven't really decided where I want to put them yet. We have this full-length mirror that I scored for $60 at the antique fair. So beautiful. It was quite the ordeal to get it into the home, but once we got it here, I feel like it matches perfectly with the space. Throughout the home, you'll see wainscoting all throughout the living room and dining room and the original trim along the ceiling. I've been having so much fun building out these alcoves and decorating with some of our travel mementos. This will serve as my second filming space. So I can sit here, do some of my talking head fashion videos, and where I'm going to be filming some of my hauls. Our decor is inspired by our travels. Definitely Paris has more of the European, Italian accents to it all around the home. I love all of the original trim. I love the neutral tone of this hardwood that perfectly goes with my videos. It's not too harsh, and surprisingly enough, I get a lot of questions about where it's from. We're still playing around with the layout in our living room. Scott prefers the couch facing the fireplace. It just looks better, feels more feng shui, and you can also enjoy the view. But then I think you have to crane your neck to watch TV, which is kind of strange. I like the couch here so I can watch TV, all my K-dramas, but Scott prefers the couch to face towards the fireplace. So let me know which one you think you prefer. I'll own a frame TV, but today we don't have one yet. So the owner actually had this really crazy media console setup. He had the Sonos and a like 80-inch TV that covered the span of this entire wall. And I love this like wood detail, but I don't think Scott and I watch enough movies for it to make sense to have such a large TV. So we just kind of downsized and kept our old one from our old apartment. I love to entertain, and I think it's such a luxury to have a dining space in San Francisco. So we have this beautiful table. It's an oak style table from Burrow. This table is expandable. It has a leaf that you can hide underneath so you don't have to worry about storing it. February is going to be a very busy hosting month. It's not only Valentine's Day, Lunar New Year, but also my birthday. So we have a ton of things set up. If you can't tell, I love pink. It's one of my favorite colors, and I pretty much have Valentine's Day inspired decor all year round. These are from Mackenzie Childs, and then the plates are from Fable, just some of my favorite dishware. Scott's mom gifted me these pink glasses. These are from the Depression era, and I think they're so pretty. It matches my Valentine's Day decor. So Scott's mom gifted me another pink candy dish. Currently I have some shells in here, but I just love the scallop detailing, and whenever I go to the vintage markets, I always see things like this. Welcome to our kitchen. I'm super proud of our kitchen space. It's so beautiful and gorgeous. We pretty much have a full chef's kitchen. All of the cabinetry was built by the owner. We even have a gas stove. On the back here, we even have a pot filler. Pasta water. Honestly, I've never used because I don't know what to do with it. Another unique feature is floating pots and pan holder. I feel like we're in Ratatouille. Scott's dad likes to call this my easy bake oven. This is from our place. It's a air fryer, baker, toaster, broiler, all in one. And we've gotten such good use out of it, and you can tell why based on the grease stains on the inside. Over on this side of the jungle, there are tons of plants here, but also our coffee station and matcha station. Scott has the X Bloom coffee machine, which he's been fiddling around with for the last few months and honestly driving him a little crazy. And then I have my Kuzen matcha machine, and you can make matcha with the press of a button, which is life-changing, especially when you're lazy like me. Since I live in San Francisco, we have to have a few smart home features. So of course we have a smart trash can. Open can. I'm so cooked that whenever I'm traveling, I talk to all of my trash cans now and I say, open can, and it doesn't open. We've come full circle now, back to the hallway, and now I'm going to show you the bathroom. We're so lucky the owner added in a jet jacuzzi tub, which is so cool. And I have never taken as many baths as I've had here. Around the corner behind the door is our shower. So the space is definitely maximized for relaxation and comfort. And I love the overall like beige stone, very classic and cozy. One of the biggest challenges we've had with the space is not having enough storage. So we added in this built-in to put in some of our linens, towels, and bedding. This is so tiny. I would never have thought of putting this, but I think it's so genius. It doesn't take up too much space, but since we have a lot of space vertically, I'll save the bedroom for next time because we're still redecorating it, reorganizing my closet, and it's a whole big project that I don't think you're ready for, so stay tuned for part 2. Welcome to the room where we make the magic happen. Welcome to our office room. This is where Scott spends 99% of his time, and this is where I edit my videos and make all the magic happen. So if Scott's not in this room and walking around the house, he does scare me sometimes. We have this room divided up for a lounge area and also Scott's closet area. We have some art here, artwork, books, and family photos, and then it's really divided in half. My side, Scott's side. So you might have noticed that around the house we have quite a few skylights, and in our office room we actually have one that can open and close. So sometimes we like to use this as a guest bedroom, and this has been super useful to just give some fresh air and maybe some extra light when guests are over. You can also close the blinds so it doesn't wake up my guests in the morning. And this is probably the biggest home we've ever lived in. A lot of the furniture and decor came from our previous apartment, and we ended up having to leave that place because I feel like it had bad vibes. Our car was stolen, I just wasn't really feeling like myself, and it was time to move on. And when we found this gem, I'll try to link as many of the home decor items down below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Look at all the space.